Ooh, I like Dorado too. Dorado's a good map. Everybody swapping out? If you play a couple games, you swap out? That's how we're doing it? Cool. Great. Good enough for me. Good. Oh, my wrist. It's my wrist.
You guys fat shaming Dom DeLuise was pretty cheap, especially when he has 3 sons. Well, because it was totally a serious a critique of Dom DeLuise. It's not like we're not fat.
I'm not joining anyone's group. It's just where the joke took us, you know. And Dom DeLuise, as a comedian, might not have liked it, but would have understood it, you know. And yes,
It wasn't even like a serious critique of Dom DeLuise.
No.
It was the absurdity of it all. Talking about how he could accidentally have sex on a bus.
Right.
It was cringeworthy. Whatever.
It was funny. We thought it was funny. You might not have thought it was funny, but we thought it was funny. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's all that matters. We thought it was funny. Yeah, most comedians have thick skins. He like I said, he might not have liked it. But were he still alive, I am... Oh, fuck.
The Blue Blaze says, love playing that terribly imbalanced game with you guys.
Shut up.
I had an idea for a stream that I was thinking of doing. Semi-retro, playing games that are 10 to 20 years old. Does that sound interesting? I don't know. What are you playing? Could be. But you can always try it to see if it works.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want to do, man.
Busty Nut says, did you know recently discovered species of ant in the Amazon cloned themselves? There are no males in the colony, and all of the spawn are genetically identical to the queen. I did not know that, and that sounds interesting. Jiminy Cricket Prick Bastard says, when Jerry Lewis dies, will the day the clown cried be leaked within 24 hours or destroyed by his executors? If he has it,
if he has the only
and
copy,
he really doesn't want anybody to see it, he would have destroyed it himself by now.
Yes. That is a true statement, Rich.
If it exists and it can be destroyed, and he has it because his will implies he has it, it's gone. It isn't already. Anonymous says, if you had to choose a game universe to be trapped in forever, which one would you choose and why? LOL, schlick my clit.
You know, something nice like Flower, that game that you play as the wind. That seems like a nice... Oh, no, you know what? You know what universe I would choose to be in? A first-person shooter with regenerating health.
Do you get to pick where in that universe you are?
I assume.
Like, can you be one of the consciousness uploaded to the satellite at the end of Soma?
Maybe. I like it.
Hundreds of thousands of years in the virtual paradise? You could have worse fates.
Yeah. Whoa. Where is he? Where is he?
Anonymous says, if you couldn't be dead and had to be a non-human animal for one day, after which you could return to being human and share your experience with others, what non-human animal would you fucking be?
Just play the game, Rich.
I have no answer. There is no non-human animal I have any interest in being for any amount of time.
I'd be a bird.
It would just make me very uncomfortable, and I would be waiting for the experience to end as soon as it could possibly end.
I'd be a bird, and I'd fucking fly all over the place, and I'd be a fucking flying bird, and it'd be great. I'd be the birdiest bird that ever
Be stuck outside in the woods all day, eating bugs or something
It'd be great.
stupid.
I'd just fly. I'd fly, and I'd eat bugs, and I'd love it, and I'd dive for fish because I'd be an eagle or some cool shit like that.
Be too dumb to understand why what you were doing was interesting.
Well, but they said you can retain it, and you tell the rest of humanity.
Okay.
That's the new game, Rich. Fuck.
Rich has no goddamn whimsy. I have no interest in being a fucking animal. There's a difference. Look, if you want to be a dog or a cat or something, more power to you. Don't force that shit on me.
I'd be a bird. I'd be a beautiful bird, and I'd fly. And I'd fly everywhere, and I'd soar, and then I'd come back and be like, guys, flying is fucking awesome. And everyone would go, yeah, we know. We love
what?
flying would be great. And that would be the insight that I brought to the situation, is that flying is awesome. But everyone knows that already.
I'll be a bird specifically so I can shit on your head.
Whoa, Rich. That's hardcore.
Rich is unable to lie in order to make people leave him alone. I'm an honest person. That may be a fault. Anonymous says, if you guys found 11 in the woods, would you hide that knowledge from your significant others and or Mike and Jay? No. You gotta share everything with your significant other. You can't have secrets. It's just not healthy. It's not good. It's not conductive to a long-term relationship.
And like, I know for storytelling purposes, hiding stuff creates tension, but like in real life, you would already trust that person a lot if you chose them to be your significant other. So
it probably wouldn't be an issue in real life. Yes.
Yeah, that's the.
Be like, yeah, I got 7 here.
11.
11. Yeah.
Or 7.
7-11.
7-11.
It's fine. It's fine.
There are some things that exist in stories that don't exist in real life because they're dumb.
Shadow Elite 5 says, please pick an animal, goddammit. A human. Anonymous says, which would you rather have? A chimpanzee with vocal cords or a dog that lives 80 years?
Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck.
I'd rather have the dog that lives 80 years.
Fuck. Still getting used to the mouse, everybody. Still getting used to that mouse. A dog that lives 80 years or what?
The minute science found out about the chimpanzee that could talk, they would take it from you anyway to perform tests on it. Cut its brain open even, because they wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
A dog that lives 80 years? Like, the worst part about owning a dog is that they die so quick. And Karen loves dogs.
Mm.
She can have that dog for her entire fucking life. And that's a good thing.
Never been much of a dog person.
Except for the dog, because that would outlive us at this point. It would really suck for the dog.
That you would need to get that dog right away is the thing. Not gonna work. Not gonna make it work. That was completely my loss, team. I had my ultimate, and I used it on the cart because I pressed the wrong button.
Rich always finds the creamy, rotten center of things.
Mm-hmm. And how?
How did I find the creamy, rotten center of that? By explaining what would happen to the talking chimp?
Yeah.
That's what would happen to the talking chimp.
Yeah, but people don't want to hear that.
Oh yeah, we'd have conversations if we go out on lunch. Nobody would think anything was odd about this talking chimp. It would attract no attention from anybody.
Uh-huh.
Or we'd have to keep the chimp secret, like some kind of sitcom. But really, that'd be kind of miserable for the chimp. If you're like a talking animal and you could never express yourself to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And but even an 80-year-old dog, like, is that like human 80, where kind of the last 10 to 20 years really sucks? That would suck for the dog.
A proportional aging.
Yeah, then that would kind of suck for the dog.
Well, no, when it gets old enough, you put it down. If it's that miserable,
Yeah, I suppose.
you do with any pet that's...
You do with anyone that's that old. Am I right?
That's quality
Am
of
I
life
right?
has gotten too low.
Am I right? That's what you do with anyone who's that. No.
You ever had to put down a dog?
Oh yeah.
Sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. We had dogs growing up. A lot of dogs growing up.
You lived on a farm. You had a lot of things, I assume.
I had a lot of animals. I'm gonna try Hanzo again. I'm feeling a little more confident with my mouse and keyboarding. We're gonna try Hanzo again. Oh sure, yeah. Put down dogs. Put down cats. We had big dogs too. Some of them were tough to put down.
Like, is the talking chimp? Is he super intelligent? Can he give me stock tips?
Why? He doesn't have to be super intelligent. He just has the ability to process
What's he
language.
gonna say? I want a banana?
Well, that's the question. Is he?
Please pick the fleas out of my fur.
Does he have human intelligence or chimp intelligence and can talk?
Chimp intelligence and can talk, because it wasn't specified.
Right, because then he's just going to say, I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry. Because that's all animals do.
Then you can't neuter him, because then the only thing he's going to talk about is, why the fuck did you do that to me?
No, he'll still say, I'm horny, I'm hungry.
I know what you did.
He won't say that. He doesn't have consciousness, Rich.
You know I could rip your fucking arms off, right? He would start threatening you after the neutering.
Maybe. Where am I going? You guys don't know. I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry.
You'd have a belligerent, threatening pet. Pokazel says, what are your 2 to 3 favorite games? First two from your 2 favorite genres, and the third is an optional wild card. Thanks for all the content you produce, and for all the abuse you take entertaining us.
What?
It was hard. It's one of those things that's hard to rank.
Yeah. No.
I mean, a lot of it depends on what you're into now.
Right. That's a huge part of it. I think for a long time I would put Binding of Isaac up there with a favorite of mine.
Like, historically, I love the fuck out of Thief.
Right.
But I have a feeling now, trying to play it now, I probably wouldn't be in the right headspace for it.
Yeah. Gobbledygooks. God damn.
XCOM.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows that I love the new XCOM.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Always been fond of Doom.
Doom. Everybody loves Doom.
Rich played Thief 2, but play it off stream. The atmosphere still lives up, even today. Yeah, but I mean, just I don't know that I have just the time to get engrossed even in that world, in that atmosphere.
Sure.
I'm an adult. I got shit to do, you know?
You have other games to play.
The world's coming to an end. GOG is changing their terms.
They are. They're changing their terms of service. I saw that.
How so?
I didn't read it yet. I haven't heard the news yet.
If it's not DRM3, then they're dead to me.
I think
Then they are dead to me.
I think that's how a lot of people are going to feel about it. So I can't imagine it's that, but it might be like the start of it, you know?
But yeah, that's the point where I have to back up all the things I own from them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I got most of it already backed up, like you know, but just some recent things I've purchased. Like, well, I guess I don't give a shit about No Man's Sky. I don't have to worry about backing No Man's Sky up.
No.
But I have to make sure I have a hard copy of everything I own from them, like backed up on disk. So they've just announced a change, but not what it's going to be?
Oh, no, they have what it is, but, you know, it's all legalese, and so people are still just figuring it out.
What are they changing? GOG. Was it Grand Old Games? Good Old Games?
Good old games. Good old games. .corn.
GOG.com. They mostly older games, but they sell every game they sell is DRM free. At least for now, apparently.
Yeah, they might be switching it up. Or, you know, it might even just be one of those things where it's like, change our terms of service. We're giving away all your information to third parties now because that's how people make their money.
Mm.
Who knows what it is? Usually, though, when someone says that, it's not good. Good old games.
Yeah, I really need more info before I can give you a solid opinion on what's going on with that.
Ow.
I just posted their changes, and Jack called it third-party partners seem to be a biggie. All right, so what was it about the third-party partners? What?
Oh, just sharing user information with third-party partners.
Okay.
Yep. That's what it is a lot of times because that's a secondary revenue source for a lot of people is selling their users' information. Oh, well, I mean, not you know, it's not that you're going to get some more spam emails. Nice. Nice. Oh, they added a wallet section? Oh, okay. So they're adding kind of like you know, maybe giftable, maybe Steam currency, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Due to certain games that will be launching in the future. Thank you for being our healer. We added some explanations about the legal requirements surrounding virtual item purchasing. That could be the groundwork for what you own. Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All I really care about with them is getting shit DRM free.
Yeah. 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 Ooh, Route 66. That's a fun one. Hold on, I'm going to check if anyone else is friending me.
Anonymous says some more crap about animals. Umberto Cabbage Patch says, "Hey guys, today is my birthday. If you could go back in time to your 27th birthday, what advice would you give to your younger selves? Invest in Apple.
Well, I think
Invest heavily in
Rich,
Apple. Every spare dollar you
that's
get.
That's not what he's going for.
Invest in
here.
Apple.
He's saying that person is 27 years old.
Invest in Apple.
Don't invest in Apple anymore. The stock is not doing. I mean, it's probably
Apple,
still going to do well.
Google.
Don't. No, you find
Invest in YouTube.
Oh, don't invest in YouTube.
Why not?
You need to find the next Apple on YouTube. Invest in them.
27-year-old you.
No, they're 27 right now. They want us to give them advice. Not go back in there. That's the.
If you could go back in time to your 27th birthday.
The spirit of it is, I believe they want us to impart information on them.
I don't know your goddamn future. Do what you want to do with your life.
What do
you want?
Okay, you're 27 years old, but you have knowledge of how it feels to be 30-something years old.
Enjoy it. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. Things are gonna stop working right. This is gonna go away. Mm-hmm. Say goodbye to this.
Yep. Your health is really important, and as you get older, it becomes more important that you're healthy. So start getting healthy now. That's a piece of advice. I didn't start getting healthy until my 30s, mm-hmm. and it's the older I get, the harder it is to stay and maintain healthy. And so, being a person of good health can be harder when you're older. So start now. That'd be a great piece of advice. Also, you should work more than you think you should. If you want to get ahead in any business.
No, it depends on what your business is. There are a lot of employers who will just take advantage of you if you work hard.
Sure.
And you'll get nothing out of it. They'll use you as much as they can.
Yep.
It depends on what your job is. There's some jobs, take it easy.
I'm thinking career.
I've worked at a grocery store before.
Yeah.
The harder you work, the more they would have you do.
Yeah.
And you know what? You get paid exactly the same as the jerk who goes out of his way to do nothing.
That's true.
I had an incident when I was working at the grocery store. I was working in the deli. Uh-huh. And I was out on the counter. I was like unpacking some boxes. I was like filling up like the cold cut meats, the hot dog, cheese. I was taking product and then putting it in. I was doing work.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers walked up to me from behind the deli counter. He just starts bullshitting about his life and what's going on in his life.
Sure.
And as he's talking to me, he's like pointing at the counter and the food while I'm working.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to make it look like I'm doing something. So eventually, because he was, he's worried about the cameras looking at him.
Sure.
So eventually, as he's like pointing, like he's dictating to me, I do. like he's just wrong about something. Another time.
That's great.
He's behind the counter in the deli.
Uh-huh.
And he's got this broom. And he's moving the broom back and forth. I look down. His broom is an inch off the floor.
What a dickhead.
And I told him, that's actually taking more effort than actually sweeping the floor would. Because you're holding the broom up. So there's some jobs. Don't bust your ass.
Well,
some jobs.
They're not
gonna do you any favors.
I gave
a shit job.
I gave that a job. I gave that advice, assuming that they were interested in non-shit jobs and moving up the ladder.
No, it was not Mike. Mike has a work ethic. I don't think he would be comfortable doing that. He's clever enough to do that.
Sure.
But he has too much of a work ethic.
Well, and that's kind of what I was getting at is I am really happy that I have the work ethic that I do, and I feel like that has helped me do the things I have wanted to do.
Yeah, but sometimes a work ethic might leave you still broke, but also physically busted.
Sure.
Work smart, not hard.
Yeah.
Was it Bill Gates that said, or maybe it was Steve Jobs. I forget. One of the two, I think, though, said I would always hire a lazy person because a lazy person's going to find an easier way to get the job done.
I really hope that was one of them because that is incredibly smart.
Yeah. Lloyd Beats says, would you rather have talking dick, reject that stinky, slimy, gooey, and poopy smelling? Shadow Elite 5 says, a question for Rich and Jack.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a dumb talking turtle or Jar Jar Banks? Atomic Mousetrap says, Monkey Butler or Gorilla Chauffeur both come with uniform and job references. Jiminy Cricket Prick Bastard. What the ever-loving fuck is up with Aquaman? What could they possibly do in his movie? I can't name a single Aquaman villain. Black Manis, he's got a weird dome thing at his head. He's stupid, just like everything with Aquaman.
Yep.
Nanip says, the rest of my tip, you hacks. It wasn't just any old shit about animals.
No. Aquaman.
I'm sorry, it's just no.
We can
it's
talk.
Not enough. It's not enough.
You don't want to talk about Aquaman?
Oh, we can talk about Aquaman if you really want.
So, what are they going to do with Aquaman? They've already decided what they're doing with Aquaman. They're turning him into not your father's Aquaman. Right? He's a hard-drinking, surly Aquaman.
They've done that before in the 90s when Aquaman was Beardy McHook arm.
Yes, they did do that in the 90s, and you know what? It sucked then, too. The Aquaman I really like is from Batman Bold and the Brave. You ever watch that?
Is there a sprint? If there's a sprint, Jack did not tell me about a sprint.
Just this guy has a sprint.
Oh.
But when you sprint, you can't shoot or use any of your
It
stuff.
sounds useful for survival.
It's less useful for survival than you'd think. It's more useful just for getting places. Because you can't shoot when you sprint.
None of you guys actually read Aquaman. Isn't that Aquaman's problem?
Why, Rich? That's exactly Aquaman's problem. You kind of hit it on the head there. Hit that nail right on the head. Possibly unintentionally hit that nail right on the head.
You know, I am loving these cringy tips.
Great.
I've got you in my sights.
Sari Chen says, speaking of cringy tips,
Yep.
I had this weird-ass dream last night where we all lived in a spaceship and Rich and I made out for some reason while Jack piloted the ship, but then the ship is high school.
All right.
Okay.
That sure is weird.
You know what?
What?
First I thought they were nuts about our tips getting wacky lately.
Yeah.
It's true. It's absolutely true, isn't it?
Our tips have they're not getting any less strange. Yeah.
It's gotten out of control.
Out of control? I don't know if out of control. I'd say they're getting, we're getting comfortable with each other. Everybody's kind of knowing each other, and that's what happens with a relationship. It gets weird.
They're getting not in control enough. Is that what you're saying? I don't know, because I don't know what you're saying. I'm very confused.
They're just trying to keep us entertained, and they know all the shit, all the basic stuff, like, how'd RLM meet, right? How'd you do this? Like, they all know the basic stuff, so it's getting weird. And, I guess I'm okay with that.
Is there in-game chat? Yeah, but we turned it off because it's all about what animal would you want to be.
There is in-game chat. We turned it off, mostly because someone asked if Rich wanted to make out with him or something, and so I said, enough of that.
Rich, what is your favorite Oliver Stone movie? Natural Born Killers.
Oh. Shit.
So what's his sprint?
Huh? What do you mean?
What's his sprint? I would have used the sprint.
Oh, it's this left front button.
Okay.
But you can, like I said, you can't shoot when you have his sprint.
Okay, but it's good for getting around.
Oh, it's great for getting around.
Or out of trouble.
Out of trouble, less so.
Like right now would be a fine time.
No, I'm killing. Well, I wanted to kill that healer. That was the important. That was my job there. I wanted to kill that
But you
healer.
shot him.
Huh?
But you shot him.
Well, I killed the healer.
Oh, you did.
And then I
Never
you know,
mind, never mind.
I got the healer. That was my priority on that. That was my mission right there.
Heroes never die.
Rich, ever play Ultimate Spider-Man? Yes, I did. It was okay. I like that they really emulated Mark Bagley's art style. That was neat.
Oh, I loved Bagley's art style.
There's a whole game done in his art style.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
really?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
PS2 era Ultimate Spider-Man.
That sounds great. I was really off-put the first time I read Ultimate Spider-Man because his style is so stark.
Let me try again.
And then I just got so used to it, I fell in love with it. And then whichever artist took over after he left, it was just ew.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forget who took over.
I know, but it looked like ass.
Yeah, of course, because you know what? Because it almost looked like someone who was trying to do a Bagley impression. You know?
No, because it was all different. I remember Spider-Man's head actually looked like a sphere. His head was
Oh, is
like a
that it?
perfect fucking sphere.
It's been so long.
It was terrible.
It's been so long.
It was just disgustingly terrible.
But Bagley was great. Great.
Ultimate Spider-Man video game is the only Spider-Man game you like? Try Web of Shadows. Web of Shadows is really good.
No, I did not win.
All right, who we got? Who was who? What do they do?
He's a robot. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he shoots bombs. She shoots ice and freezes people. He makes turrets. She's a sniper. She's Diva. You were her before. He's got the big shield and the hammer. He's got a shotgun and a hook that can hook people and bring them close to his shotgun. He's a monkey. She has a gun that... She's a sniper.
A different sniper?
Different sniper. She heals your friendlies and defends the other people. He heals everyone around him. She is the healer, and she has some interesting weapons, and he has some interesting weapons. All healer classes. Those are all healer classes.
Yeah. That's the robot that kicks ass, supposedly?
He kicks a lot of ass.
Let's try it.
Okay, so here's the thing about him. You got your regular machine gun, right? Mm-hmm. If you press
Oh my god. Sorry, I went to adjust my shirt and
the
mouse
front,
slid around.
press the front left button. Front left button.
Oh, left, sorry.
So that's what switches your modes into the badass minigun. And then the other one actually heals you. So you don't need to look for a health pack. You can heal yourself. That's what the right front button does. Got a little robot friend.
Well, that lasted.
Something you should know is as part of the balance for Bastion,
Yeah.
when you're in that mode, your back is your weak spot.
Okay.
So you take more damage on your back. I have never read the Dark Horse series. I've heard good things about it, but I have general reservations about Stephen King. So I've never gotten around to it.
The Dark Horse series? Dark Tower, you mean?
Dark Tower series, yes. And that person said Dark Tower, but I read Dark Horse for some reason. The lower button on the two little left buttons, that's reload. That's what I have for reload, by the way. If you didn't want to press R for reload. What's wrong with Stephen King? He writes interesting premises, bad dialogue, and his books usually have really bad endings. That's my real problem with Stephen King. Is he kind of whiffs the ending. Great premises that really fall apart. Terrible endings I can see. Yeah, I mean, that's been my Stephen King experience, so. Anonymous says, Anonymous, I'll try to say this as poetic as I can. As this giant rock continues to fly through space, the sun sets, and another day on planet Earth comes to a close. Luckily, Rib and Black are here. 2 humanoid men. They
Should I use
will...
my ultimate?
Huh?
Should I use that ultimate?
It turns you into a tank, so yeah. Rib and Black are here. 2 humanoid men. They will soothe my primal fears. I was going for a little Carl Sagan.
All right.
Uh,
I'm sick of sucking.
You're sick of
How
sucking?
do I not suck?
You know, a lot of games like this is, like I said, understanding your place. So you kind of got to hang, Bastion is better if he kind of hangs back.
Yeah.
You got to hang back. You got to find a good perch, and you just have to, a lot of it is just knowing the map. And so you head to your left, head out that door,
Okay.
and stay on top of this plank here. Go that way. And now look over there, and they should be coming right down that street. That's where the payload is going to come. And so if you want to deal with that person... Oh.
All right.
So the street is where the payload goes. And so if you can find kind of your area to hunker down, change form, and just start blasting people, then after you get a few people, move so they don't know where you are,
Yeah.
right? Jack Trigger Joyce, I have had In-N-Out Burger. They're delicious. Yeah, but now we know there's a sniper over there. Oh, maybe the sniper's taken care of. So, yeah, hang up here. Nice. Oh, yeah, maybe change form.
Wait.
You have to hold it down if you want to heal more.
Oh.
Oh, and now you got a healer. Great. Nice. Monkey. Oh no, monkey. Oh no. That's okay. You keep your ultimate, so that's okay.
All right.
You did better that round.
Yeah.
You killed 2 people. That's pretty good. I am a big Overwatch guy. I have over 50 hours on my Xbox One. And now I will hopefully get even more on my brand new gaming PC, which, as Rich can attest to, runs smooth as fucking butter. You see any 30 frames a second on this bad boy over here? We're kind of rocking it. Nice! Nice, Rich! Whoa.
Yeah, some bad.
But that's all right. You did a lot better. You did a lot better. Deploy, Rich, deploy! How's my Lego? My Lego is still firmly embedded in there. I do have a little pad underneath it. I had some non-slip pads from a a phone mount for my bicycle, and so there is a non-slip pad underneath it, my Lego piece, and just the sheer weight of the graphics card, I really believe will hold it in place. Nice. Clean there. Yes! Got her. Turn around. Oh, nice one, Rich. He was just about to unleash his ultimate. Okay, so now it's near the end of the round. Just stay near the cart and make sure they don't touch it. That's your only job right now. They cannot move that cart. Oh, fuck. That was a great round, Rich. You did it. You did it.
Did it?
You did. Doesn't it feel? I mean, it feels nice.
Hey, play the game.
Bastion is pretty well known for play of the game.
Yeah.
Nice job. Everyone, let's give Rich a big round of applause here. Nice. Doesn't it just feel extra?
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Well, like I said, a lot of it is just kind of learning your place on the map, right? You win the things. Rich wins all the games. I want an 80s style montage of Jack teaching Rich how to play Overwatch. Let's see here. Anonymous says, this is a perfectly normal, boring tip. Have a good evening.
Oh, thank you.
That was a perfectly normal, boring tip. And then Anonymous says, hello, Rich and Jack. Time for the infamous philosophy question of the week. Is the human mind valid? In other words, can we know reality? Of course we
You can't know that you know.
No, we know our own reality, which is all we know, which might
Yeah,
not be the true reality, but it's the only reality we know, so therefore we know it.
You have to presume your perceptions,
Yeah, of course.
even though we know they can be flawed.
Gonna need a montage. Motherfucking montage. Well, you know, this is also, I see you've chosen Bastion again because you're learning Bastion. That's another part of the game is just sticking with a
Is that
hero.
a bad character for this map? What's going on? Tell me.
Oh, no, I'm saying that's another part of like learning a
Yeah.
game with so many different characters is just like sticking with a character. This is the character I'm using now, and I'm going to try to figure him out, you know? It out. I'm going to try to figure it out because it's a robot, so it has no gender. He's a bird. Oh, I love that Diva armor. Look at that, like the Junkrat Diva armor. It looks like a Mad Max mech. I had that on my Xbox One. Need to get it.
Yeah.
Need to get it.
Is there infinite ammo?
No, you have 200 in every clip. So.
So it wouldn't be worth it to fuck around.
Oh yeah, you can fuck around. Oh, sorry, there's infinite ammo, but only 200 in a clip. Sorry,
Okay. Oh, okay.
I misunderstood the question. Will the first aliens we discover be humanoid? Nope. Nope, they won't be. And it's gonna really fuck with everybody. It's gonna be great. Alien life, if it exists on another planet, will most likely be very different than anything we can even imagine. So, oh yeah, just keep shooting that shield too. You'll bust it wide open. That's great. I know everyone's super psyched about that like signal. Have you been reading up on that?
No.
That signal that who is it? SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, is really hyped about. It's this powerful signal that's coming from a star system that might have life, and people are getting crazy psyched about it.
get up here.
Up where? Oh, you want to go up on the thing?
That would make sense.
Yeah, go in there, and then go right to your right. Yep, there you go. Playing it cool?
Yeah.
Rich is playing it cool, keeping his distance. I like it. Up there, yep. I like it. Playing it cool. Click social. Oh, yes, Dragon Mooney. Next time, once Rich is done with this round, I will go back and accept friend invites. Ooh, careful, snipers. Get away from the dragon!
Yeah.
Oh, Rich, they're onto your game plan? They're coming after you.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
coming after you. Try to get Rich on the payload as Bastion? Yeah. Yeah. You can actually jump onto the payload and move, like, have it like give you a ride, and then you could, turn into turret form. But Rich has a plan, which is to play it cool and keep his distance. And we should respect Rich's plan because it seems to be working pretty well. Check to your right. Oh, sorry. I thought someone was coming up. They're not. Yeah. Nice. Sari-chan, all jokes aside. Hey, Jack, are you going to be downloading anything else on your PC, or is it strictly for gaming? Strictly for gaming. I still have my Mac, which works perfectly adequate for editing, and I only have 500 gigs, which, you say only, but 500 gigs, but, that's only a couple games nowadays, so it will only be for gaming. Obviously, I have all the streaming software on there as well, so my plan is to use it. Oh, shoot that thing, or walk away. Okay, we know they have a Symmetra now. Symmetra can put little turrets on walls and stuff that slow you down and hurt you. I do have a solid state hard drive, a 500 gig solid state hard drive, which works great. But I'm sure with my graphics card I could put a copy of Premiere Pro on there and get my renders out quicker. But I just don't want to. I don't want to bulk down my system. It's a gaming PC, and that's what I intend on using it for.
I'm going to follow everyone else.
Yep. You got to move that payload.
Well, okay. I'm not doing so great now.
Well, you're back. As a poor college student, how much money would you say you need to put into a gaming PC to make it worth it? There's a ton of websites that I checked out, and it looks like you can get a decent gaming PC for under $1,000, or around $1,000. That's what it looked like to me. What was the site?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, these have wires.
Was it Elite Gaming PC or something like that? .com.
There's a site that helps you put together rigs, Elite Gaming PC, or there's Tom's Hardware, there's PC Part Pickers, like you can, PCPartPickers.com, Tom'sHardware.com. There's all these different websites that help you put together rigs at all different price points and use those resources. And I bet you can find a decent gaming rig for around $1,000. Nice.
Shit.
Wouldn't spend less than 600. Probably not.
Would you just reload again? Because
Huh?
I ran out of bullets that time. And that
Oh, this one.
just that one.
The one below, yeah. Yeah, and there are places to scrimp where it's like, you don't need a solid state hard drive. That's bonus. You don't need a fancy case. That's bonus. Just find out what works for you.
Well, damn.
Hey, but I can sense, I can see that you're more comfortable playing.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. Reinhardt. I love Reinhardt.
So does that guy even have long range?
No. He has one long range shot, but it gets one shot every 12 seconds.
Yeah.
No, he just has a shield and an axe.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
All right. So yeah, Reinhardt, his shtick is he's the focal point. So you want to be right up in there. Shield is right click.
Yeah.
Swing your hammer is left click.
What are the two specialty ones?
I'll have to make sure. So one of them is a rush. You can rush someone and pin them against the wall. Yep, the charge. And then the other one is your one shot that you can shoot long distance.
What's this one?
Yep, that one.
Let's try it.
Reinhardt. Why don't you go up there, click that exclamation point. Okay, so to rush people, it's the top left one. Mm-hmm. And then to swing is the top right one.
Okay.
And then his ultimate is hammer down, and that's what stuns people in front of you. You've been hit by that before.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So yeah, you just want to be in there, protect your team. That's your job. You soak up all the bullets for your team. Let's see here. Joran D. Stout says, sometimes I see a speck of dust, and I think it is rich. Sometimes I gamble around and think it's Jack. What are olives?
Food.
Olives are food. Delicious food. I love olives. Strife Introverse says, my life is now complete. I have played a game with the two best streamers on Twitch. So who are you playing with? Sean Ma fan. Also, I highly recommend seeing the movie Faults. Okay. And Anonymous says, correct me if I'm wrong, but I imagine Rich's ultimate fantasy is him and Karen live on the moon in a perfect dome. Oh, him and Karen live on the moon in a perfect dome, and he continues to appear in RLM stuff via hologram. What do you think, Rich? You want to live on the moon? Oh.
All right. Well, I'm not doing so good.
Well, you're learning.
I'm not doing so good.
You're learning.
I'm not doing so good.
Olives are not garbage. I love olives. Love them. When I was a wedding DJ, quite often, to save a few bucks, the bride and groom would not invite us to the dinner. And you never knew as a wedding DJ whether or not you would be invited to the dinner. And, at the time, poor high school / college student did not have a lot of money. And so quite often I would rely on that to be my dinner. And if it didn't happen, my dinner would be Coca-Cola with olives in it. And I talked to the bartender and I'd just say, put as many fucking olives in that Coke as you can. Just for nutrition, just for sustenance.
Nope.
Yep, it takes a while to get the timer right. Such a jack job. Yes, I was a wedding DJ for a while, and fuck it, that's what I had. It's a great job.
Okay, I'm terrible at this.
Most requested track was always just whatever the latest pop song thing was, and or You Shook Me All Night Long. Everyone...
Shook me all night long.
She working double time on the production line. And everyone thought that they were being incredibly unique and clever by requesting You Shook Me All Night Long.
I should just stop trying to hit people. I think that's what I should
Just
do.
be your shield, man. Be a shield that way. Yep. I mean, keep in mind though, I was a wedding DJ from 98 to 2002. So this was this was when we had to bring CDs. There was no
I'm doing a shield,
digital.
but I'm doing no good. There's nobody behind me.
Well, you're protecting you, so that's something. She froze you. She froze you again.
All right, I'm going to go back to Bastion in a little bit. I'm going to give this one more shot.
Sure. Oh, you're back. You've been revived. Use your ultimate. Good, you got one. Now hit him. Oh,
I can't move.
you got frozen again. That's May. She freezes people.
Fuck him.
All right. That's fair enough. Approximate cost of the weddings you DJ? Oh, I don't know. I worked with a company,
Oh,
and
that was
that was quick. I worked for a company, and so sometimes I would DJ a wedding that was nothing. We would have a very minimal package, and it would be in a bar. That's where the reception would be, and maybe 20 to 50 people would be there, including the bride and groom. And some weddings that I DJ'd were huge events at skyscrapers in downtown Milwaukee or at the art museum, and we had this huge rig. So I worked for a company. Olives and Coke. It was calories at that point. I was hungry. I was hungry and I needed calories. So I had olives and I had Coke. Think of things that you can get for free at the bar of a wedding. That's the only thing you can eat, okay? And you DJ for 4 hours, sometimes 6 hours, and then there's an hour setup and an hour teardown, and that's your only meal. What are you gonna eat? Olives and Coca-Cola. It does sound like the grossest thing ever until that's all you have. And the Coke's kind of sweet, the olives are kind of salty, little salty sweet action. And for both of those situations, they sent Jack fucking Hackard, right? Most bars don't have pretzels. Like bars at weddings, if you go to a reception hall, one of those places that, just holds 8 weddings a night, their bars don't have pretzels. Their bars don't have salty snacks. They have olives. Pack a lunch, that would have cost me money.
So what are these?
Huh?
Those are during game?
Yeah, and so I need healing. And then everyone hears that. Or your ultimate status where, you can say, hey, my ultimate is really close, and so then other people can try to coordinate their moves with your ultimate. It's a way of making sure that even people without a microphone can communicate, chat. Oh, whoa. Nice. Great.
So which character's that?
That's Farah. She flies and has a rocket launcher. She's pretty awesome. I couldn't drink. I could not drink booze while on the job. It would get me fired, and you know I liked having a job. Why not eat leftovers from dinner? Because here's the thing. So you DJ a wedding, right? There is I'm going to say a 70% chance that you will be invited to dinner at the wedding. 70%, because, you know, a lot of times it happens. And you don't have a lot of money, and like when they give you dinner, it's the full wedding dinner, and it's awesome. You know, and sometimes cake afterwards too. Sometimes they'll even give you cake. And so the risk of being hungry was worth it for me in possibly getting a big ass meal. And it's not like they have a refrigerator there that I can put shit in. I'm a schmuck who's DJing the wedding. The kitchen staff isn't going to help me out at all. They don't care. They hate their job. Most kitchen staffs at these places hate their job, and they don't care about anything. And so I took the risk of possibly getting free food. You're going to have nightmares about olives? I still love olives to this day. Oh, good. Yeah, you got a nice health boost. Jump in there. No, olives are great. I still love olives. Oh, he's on your team. You want to hop in there when he's doing stuff like that. Oh, fucking Symmetra. Nice, nice. Heal it up, heal it up, heal it up. You can shoot those. Yep. Nice job, Rich. Nice job, Rich. Green olives. Green olives with the red pit in them. Whatever those red things are called. You know what those are called? In the olives?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
The pit. They're just called the pit.
The pit. Well, the red pit, not the pit. You know, the red thing that they put inside pitted olives. What are my stance on pickles? I love pickles. I have a giant batch of pickles right now in my house. A good friend of mine makes her own pickles and always has plenty of leftover pickles. So we have about a dozen jars of pickles in my house right now. And I plan on eating a good chunk of them. They need to wait, though. They were just canned the other week, and so they need to wait. Do I ever have a glass of coconut olives for old time's sake? No. Mostly because I don't drink soda anymore. That way it goes nowhere.
Nowhere?
Nowhere.
What's up here?
High
Just
ground.
down there?
High ground, yeah. Yep.
Fuck this.
Is there a drink that uses black olives? I don't think so. Pimentos. That's what's inside a green olive. Thank you. Those red pimentos inside a pitted olive. Oh yeah. I was at a grocery store in Minnesota once, and they had an olive bar. It was, you know, like you go to a grocery store and they have salad bars and the shit like that. They had an olive bar, and it just had a dozen different kinds of olives, like garlic stuffed olives, cheese stuffed olives. I might have went a little overboard with all of the different olives I bought. What? Split Atom, what? What is it? Olive bar must you must experience it. It was great. Just so many olives. If you like olives.
All right. I'm giving this one more game.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Okay. That's fine. You don't call it pop? No, it's soda.
Pop.
Pop is something you do to a balloon.
No, soda pop. Pop is perfectly valid. You're just a pretentious asshole.
Yeah. I mean, I am a pretentious
As is
asshole.
everyone who says soda.
What?
And insists that you were wrong for saying pop. And, oh, how could you possibly do that? I am offended, sir.
Pop is just so antiquated. Like, I'd like a pop.
No, it's fine.
It's, it's like, it's
Coming from someone who probably says bubbler.
bubbler, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I rest my fucking case.
It's not a water fountain, it's a bubbler. Or a drinking fountain. It's a drinking fountain, but we call it a bubbler. I don't get all up in people's shit, though. That's just what I call it, the bubbler. That's true. In Texas, they call all soda Coke.
Okay.
And so they'll order a Coke, and then the waitress will say, what kind? And they'll say Sprite. That's weird. That's weird. That's extra weird. Don't you think? We can all agree
It's close to being true other places.
that that's weird.
Not never one referring to Sprite, but I've wanted just a soda,
Yeah.
like a Pepsi or something, and I've said, yeah, I got a Coke. We didn't have Coke, Pepsi. Isn't that kind of what I said? You know, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
Pepsi, it's fine, whatever.
But, like, could you imagine referring to Coke as all soda blanketly, you know? What type of Coke do you want? Dr. Pepper. What type of Coke you want? Mountain Dew, you know?
All right, what are her specials again?
Okay, so
Ooh, what's that?
that's a poison trap.
Oh, she has traps?
Yeah. Oh, and she has a grab. Oh.
You didn't nobody told me about these things.
Well, you were so fresh, Rich. So she has a grappling hook, which is really awesome. It does have a wicked cooldown. But yeah, now you can like and then you can shoot your trap and the enemy they might not see it. It's quasi hidden to the enemy. Oh, I like that. What kind of Coke do you want? A Coke. Great, but what kind of Coke? A Coke. A Coke. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. They breached. They breached, Rich. Oh, do we have a new I'm horny, I'm hungry username for if a monkey could talk? I'm horny, I'm hungry, I'm horny, I'm hungry.
Ow.
Heroes never die.
Let's see here. Jack, what is the transition like from Xbox to PC for Overwatch? It looks a lot better and plays a lot smoother on the PC. My biggest hurdle right now is just being comfortable with a mouse and keyboard, which is just general PC stuff. So,
I think I'm doing okay,
okay.
except for that.
Well, oh, you got revived. And so I feel like once I am more comfortable with this mouse and keyboard situation, I'm going to be a lot happier. You want to probably use your ultimate.
What does that do?
All it does is show where all the enemies are. So it doesn't like hurt anyone. It just shows where all the enemies are for your whole team. So it's just kind of helpful for everyone.
Damn it.
Ooh, that's a nice perch.
Is it?
Uh,
Ah, fuck.
oh,
Heroes never die.
all right, you gotta hop on there. Hop on the point, Rich. Hop on the point. Go to the point. Go to the point, Rich.
Where's the point?
Where they are. Go to where they are. Sorry. See that blue triangle? That's the point, and when they're on it, they capture it. That's right. Rich got on the roof and did well. I'm sorry, Rich. I did not explain that properly. It's their job to capture that point.
Okay.
And whenever they stand on it, they capture it a little bit,
Okay.
and if you stand on it, they stop it. So now they got that one. This is the new point. You don't need to worry about it now, but if they're standing on it, you kind of want to hop on to stop them from capturing it.
Well, that sucked.
Who do I have the most playtime with? On my Xbox, it's probably Farah. I have the most playtime with Farah. I like playing as her. She's very difficult to play with on a keyboard and mouse for me, mostly just because I don't understand how the keyboard and mouse work yet, but I'm getting there. So, I like Farah, I like Symmetra, I like Mercy, I like Lucio. There's a case for every hero. The only one I'm not really comfortable with is Zarya yet. She has a very strange weapon set.
Yeah.
She can make tiny shields for both herself. I think her name is Zarya. I might be pronouncing it wrong. Her. She can make little shields for herself and for teammates. And if anyone attacks those shields, it powers up her weapon.
Ah, okay.
And so, like, coordinating all of that with weapon strike, she has a really cool... she has a really cool ultimate where she creates a tiny black hole, and all the enemies get sucked towards that black hole. And so you can use that with other heroes and, you know, like, create your black hole, and then other heroes just fire, 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 fire. So she's really tricky, and I don't know how to play as her well yet. Oh, wait. Alt-tab over. You can start the game. That's fine. Alt-tab over and see if there's any friend requesties.
I think we're just about done anyway, though.
Sure. I'll just go get him. Go get him now. I'll play with you guys later because I play this game all the time.
All right, who should I try?
Hanzo's fun. Junkrat just shoots bombs, so he's kind of fun. Roadhog is fun. He has a big shotgun and a hook. Or Hanzo.
I know I'm no good, but I would prefer something more finesse.
Sure, Hanzo has a little finesse. You could try Farah.
I could switch it up during the game.
Sure. Farah with the jumping, rocket boosting rocket launchers.
That is a neat. Everything in this game is a neat design.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. And it all falls under the silhouette rule, which you kind of know exactly who you're attacking just by seeing their silhouette. It's great. Let's see here. Anonymous says, if you two could go see any concert ever performed, but you had to agree on the concert, what would you choose? Yes, Rich, you can record it for monetary gain. Oh. Did you see that footage of Nirvana playing Teen Spirit 2 days after their album came out in a small club in Seattle?
No.
It's on YouTube, and it's, you know, just Nirvana playing to maybe 30 people in a small club 2 days after their album came out, playing It Smells Like Teen Spirit. That'd be fun.
All right.
Something like that.
I suck as this guy.
Something like that would be fun. What kind of health insurance and retirement accounts do you guys get? From Red Letter Media?
0.
0. Hey, Rich, did you know Goldie Hawn released a country western album in 1972?
Wrong one. No, I did not. Do I care? No, I do not.
Great. Jack, did you enjoy the Soul Parade song I sent you?
Just say yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember it. I'm sorry. Also, if I wrote a script and personally funded the semi-complete Suicide Squad remake, would you guys be down for a ridiculous cameo? Absolutely. We do anything
Didn't
for
this guy
money.
have a- Oh, that's the right click. I hit the wrong button.
Rich, you like Overwatch, don't you? It's a fun little
That's
thing.
all right. Shit.
He's getting it. Oh, so your ultimate
Yeah.
is basically an auto aim. All you need to do is fire your gun in the general direction of people, and it hits. Your bullets hit them.
Yeah, it did a lot of good.
Well, you know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jiminy Cricket Prickbastard says, did you know the Mexican foreign minister was in Milwaukee yesterday to open a new diplomatic consulate for the Mexican government? In Milwaukee, of all places. I did not know. So great. Thank you for letting me know. And
Already dead? Round 1. All right.
Round 1.
All right.
Best 2 out of 3. Medivalven says, hi, Jack and Rich, a fan of RLM since 2013. Seen every episode of RLM shows and prereq, including all live streams. You guys are my favorite thing on the internets. Can't afford to sub. Half a favor to ask.
Half a favor?
Have a favor to ask. Oh, here it is.
You can ask a full favor.
Here's the second part of that. It's my friend Rob Murphy's birthday. He has cerebral palsy and cannot walk. His friends started a GoFundMe to renovate his home to use with his wheelchair. With permission, I can send the link. Yeah, send it to our email. prereq@redlettermedia.com. Medalvan. Medivelin. Medavellan? No. Medavelvan. Medavelvan. Medieval van. I don't know how to pronounce anything anymore. Unit 60388. Hey, Rich and Jake. After 2 years of doing prereq streams, do you still love video games? Or is it just work now?
No, we hate them.
LOL, fuck my cock. .borg. Yeah, of course, we hate all video games all the time. I still like video games. Every once in a while, though, I'm not in the mood to play them. And we still play them.
Yeah.
But that's very rare. Is there seriously a Nuki plan or what? I get the impression that you're run the joke into the ground. No, there is honestly a Nuki plan. And we just need a few more. Just a few more. How are you? So far, I'm enjoying Deus Ex. I'm not terribly far into it. It's a dense start. You have an option of watching a 12-minute recap of the story so far of Deus Ex, and I chose to do that, and that might have been a mistake because the 12-minute recap really could have been a 30-second recap. Because the only part that matters is what happened right before the game start, you know? That's all that matters to me, at least.
I've got you in my sights.
That was pretty good. Yeah. Tearing it up a little bit. How about that art direction? I'm. You know what? I think my the main character is a little ugly and a bit of a joke. you know, he was. I'm going to assume the first one came out right around the Matrix. But I love the world. I'm really digging the world. I'm digging all of the robot limbs on people and this whole augmented versus natural human stuff. So I'm digging all that. The world is helping me through the game. Again, on the subject of my new PC, I'm not super comfortable with mouse and keyboard yet, and Deus Ex wants you to use a lot of the keyboard. And so my comfort level is even less with Deus Ex, but I'm getting there. Nice. That's teamwork right there, Rich. That's teamwork. What ending did you pick in Human Revolution? I haven't gotten to the ending yet.
The first one.
The first ending is what I picked. I'm 5. Oh, the first game. This is my first Deus Ex game I've played. So, none. But I'm really digging the world. Like I said, I like, and oh, I even like.
No, we won. So whatever.
You won. I even like the little bit of story, and I won't give it away for Rich, but the little story we get about why the world is how it is, I kind of dig. So we'll see. I'm 5, maybe 6 hours into it. He's got rollerblades.
I can see.
He can rollerblade on walls. That's Winston. He's a monkey. That's Winston. He's a monkey. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of every character having a Gunga shield. Winston has a Gunga shield, yeah. And of course, Reinhardt has a shield. Soldier 76 doesn't have a shield, but his Healy thing kind of looks like a Gunga shield. I did see that. But I thought, like, everyone's acting like this was a really big deal, but I thought everyone knew that we were already getting a season 2 of Stranger Things. So they came out with the official teaser for season 2 of Stranger Things, Rich. It's really happening. Like I said, I kind of thought it always was, but who knows? But more Stranger Things. Could be good, could be terrible. You never know. Yeah. Right, it was the barest of minimal teaser trailers. It was a few words and a title. But we know it's official now. Maybe we didn't know it was official before. Oh. An alt canceled out by an alt. Classic Overwatch. Classic Overwatch. Sari Chen, what are both of your favorite Zelda games? Link to the Past and Wind Waker for me.
Probably the same.
That's all right,
That'd be a
Sirkin, if you're
boring
buzzed.
answer, but
Wind Waker is
Waker's
fantastic.
great.
I'd put Wind Waker above Link to the Past. I think Wind Waker is fantastic. So for me, it'd be Wind Waker.
well, I'm gonna lose this one. Yep.
Oh god, yeah, you guys don't have any control time. You can still do it though. You can get on there. You can get on there. Ah, Tracer.
Yep, it's done.
Yep, it's done. It's totally done, and we don't appreciate it, says Jack. Hello, Jack and Rich. I hope you are doing well tonight. What are your thoughts on Game of Thrones and Red Dwarf? Have you seen or read any Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh, okay. And I've kind of lost interest, so I didn't watch this last season, but now everyone's telling me that this last season was the season to watch, so I don't know. I might watch it. I stopped caring. I never really cared about it, and then I stopped caring after a certain thing that's totally spoilers happened.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play like 2 more rounds. And then we can call it a night. We can call it an official Overwatch night. Play of a shit game. We should take a moment and check out our stats real quick. Hold on. Wait, where's my thing? Oh no, did I turn it off? How did you get turned off?
What got turned off? What got turned off?
This. Ooh, yeah.
It's fine.
66 degrees Celsius, Rich.
Yeah.
That's my GPU temp. Is that
Yeah.
good? Bad? I don't know.
I don't know Celsius.
Hold on, let's check out monitoring here. What's the
I've not seen much of Red Dwarf. And I don't have cable. I've seen 0 of Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, we're fine. GPU temperature is running at 55 degrees. CPU
66 is excellent.
CPU temperature is now running at 40 degrees. We're fine.
As long as you can't boil water, you're probably fine.
I know, but you guys had me so concerned about fan placement and other stuff, so I'm a little.
You put a big fan in there, you'll be fine.
I put a giant fan in there. All right. Nepal. Ooh, a new map.
Anything 80 plus is bad.
80 plus Celsius?
Yeah.
Is bad. Okay, that's what I need to know. Use American degrees. Nope. Who should we go? You know what? Fuck it. Let's give Zarya a try.
What does she do?
Okay. So she has 2 attacks. I'll show you while we're setting up. She has a straight beam, but it does not go very far.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a continuous beam that mows people down. And then she has a little, like, bomb thing.
Okay.
So, like, here's the beam. But as you can see, like, it doesn't go terribly far. And then she has this bomb. Boom.
Where does it end? What is the range? It still looks like it's hitting the wall, right? Can you tell when it's not hitting?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're hitting there. And then she's got the bomb. But then she has these barriers. And so I could go like, boom, give you a barrier, right?
Oh, okay.
And then anyone who hits that barrier makes my gun more powerful.
Okay. Can you put it on yourself?
Yeah, yeah. There's one I can put on myself too.
Different button?
Different button. So we're gonna give Zarya a try.
Get in there.
Get out of my jam. Stop it! Stop it! Oh!
Wasn't meant to be.
Oh! Figuring out this mouse. Not like I would be any better with a controller, but... But I can pretend. I can pretend I'd be better. Aim for the head and torso.
Nice. You did it.
Some help from my friends.
Oh,
Oh,
from your friends.
I got a little help from my friends, and then I failed miserably because my shield does not last for very long. That is my problem. Zarya's shield. What is the DPI on my mouse? I don't know. Good? It's a good DPI?
That means he has no idea.
I have no idea.
How much does it cost?
I got it on sale for like 20 some.
20 some? Oh, probably not that great.
It's not like super great, but it's not terrible. It's not like I also don't really know what super great and not good are, so. Whoa!
I'm trying to remember what it stands for. Data per inch or something?
Ooh, maybe.
It's more sensitive. I think the higher it is.
The CPU I am using is an i5 6600K. Yes. That is my CPU. Graphics card is a GTX 1070. Fucking fuck.
Scabby McCrab says,
Yeah.
here's a tip for getting to watch Lord Evans play one of my favorite games. Also,
Nice.
if I can get one of those sweet old-fashioned real-time shout-outs,
Yay.
I would totally sub. What do you mean? What, like shout-out? Shout out to Scabby McCrabs! Like, what do you want?
What's
exactly?
a real-time
what's
shout-out?
What's a old-timey shout-out?
Yeah, we're unsure what a real-timey...
Oh my God, Scabby McCrabs! Oh my, Scabby McCrabs! I can only presume one of those things is something like what you would have wanted.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm totally clueless. I don't think Zaliams is working out for you, Jack.
I had a plan.
Yeah.
That did not end up working. My plan was to put my black hole device on the edge and hope that it sucked people off of the edge and then it dropped them, and I don't think it worked.
Doing old timey voice. Scabby McCrabs gets a shout out from previously recorded. Today in the news. Sarah Jen also says, quick,
Yeah.
pick some random words. I need a song title. I'm still in that creative slump. Getting my grape jam from the fridge.
From the fridge.
Grape jam from the fridge. Calling all horses.
Horses?
Random words. This is what you get.
Horses?
I've got a beef to pick with that cow. Mega Man is my Lord and Savior. Things.
All right. It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Horse jam from the fridge. Says I have the high ground. Space Jam on Mars.
No, my motion sickness is getting much better as I've been playing first-person shooters all night, and you will notice nothing. Also, I think it has a lot to do with the field of view, as this field of view is over 100, and I think that really helps. But no, I think all in all, it's all getting better. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Try to sneak up on me.
Did that help?
What?
The shout out and the title help? Did either of those things help?
It helped something, because these people were no longer paying attention because they were so busy, I don't know, getting helped by you.
Gobbledygook says, thanks for the game tonight. Any chance you'll try other online games? Paragon, Battlefield, Call of Duty, DC Universe Online? That last one would run great with your 1070. And it's free, you fucks!
It would run great. I've heard a lot of interesting things about this Battlefield 1, you know, the one set in World War One.
Matt Evelyn says... Oh, he actually has it phonetically spelled out in the tip. So.
Nice.
Metavelvan! I will email the GoFundMe link and send on Steam too, if that's cool. I appreciate any feedback. I was responsible for editing the GoFundMe video. If you approve, share it on Sunday. Oh, that was the earlier with the thing for the person.
Oh yeah. The friend with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
GoFundMe to help him. Yeah. Send it.
AJ Pimpsall. Hey guys, just got back from my first trip to Chicago. The city is full of high caloric fun. Oh, there's another space after the. The city is full of high caloric fun. If I go back this fall winter, what are some things I should do? I don't know.
Chicago?
Check out the high crime rate. Check out that illegal police detention center.
Ooh, that
might be fun.
That's the new hot tourist spot,
Yeah.
as far as I've been told.
The police torture building.
Yep, the undocumented police holding facility, where they don't tell anyone they're putting criminals and just do whatever they want with them while they're there. Yeah, it's a fun place.
Or you can see the bean. Oh, well, that was underwhelming, wasn't it?
Wow. I think part of her shtick is that her weapon is not very powerful at first until you start using
Shield.
your
It
shield.
just sounds horrible. It just sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Why are you still using her?
Well, because that's how you learn, is you learn by using. And I really like her ultimate. Her ultimate is super fun.
Sarah Jen says, fantastic help, Rich. Now, Richard Jack.
Ah!
What electronic music genre? Since that's all I can produce at the moment. I don't know. Is John Carpenter a genre?
Why not?
Industrial fruit grunge.
Ooh, industrial fruit
Fruit
grunge. That's not a real thing, but I love it. I love it, Rich. Industrial fruit grunge.
You know what? Make it a thing. Figure out what industrial fruit grunge would sound like and make it a thing.
I love it. Yeah, we'll probably be regularly streaming on Sunday. I know Monday's Labor Day, but we'll probably be regularly streaming on Sunday. And
Saber Mao says,
Saber Mao.
Another bonus of playing Overwatch on the PC. You can practice reading Korean when you get the right teammates, which tends to happen a lot late at night.
Oh. Blink. Great. Great. Hey, guys. Oh, May. You're adorable. That was some great overwatching, everyone. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing with me. And Rich.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing Overwatch.
Hey, no problem.
I hope you had a slightly good time.
It was a slightly good time.
Okay. That's all we can ask is a slightly good time. Let's check.
For fun being the new guy in one of these things.
Yeah. And I agree with that. Oh, look at that. Look at those CPU temperatures, Rich. Can you read that? 40s. 40s all around in the CPU temperature.
I was just worried about your small case, Jack.
I know. And you got me worried about it. You got me freaked the fuck out.
I apologize, but I'd never seen somebody use such a tiny case before.
Yeah. That's all right. Let's take a look at our frame rates. Oh, God. Look at those frame rates. 70.
Can you accept
70?
your request?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I sure can. Boom. Accepted it. Request accepted. You're all my friend now. I like playing Overwatch, so I'll probably be playing a lot. Right. Great. That CPU will last until the end of time. It will. This CPU is not getting hot anytime soon. Let's take a moment. Where is it? Where is it? The
What? Is this not the right version? Or you didn't connect it? Now you know what it feels like, Jack. Now you know what it feels like, but that's okay.
To be in charge?
Try and what is it, like exclamation point subs? I forget the...
Beefcake. I had the Twatcher up.
He had it up, he didn't have it on.
The Twatcher...
It's fine. It's fine.
The Twatcher was up, Beefcake.
I forget what it is.
And I didn't hit the connect button. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It's
I'm
alright.
so sorry. There, a new subscriber did it. Did you get it?
Click on it for the big screen so we can see it over there.
Ay. Jack is fail.
Why don't you leave it on the...
Well, I was thinking... Oh, there. Oh, I wanted it...
What are you doing?
I wanted it to... Wait. No.
You're grabbing the tabs. Why are you...
Wait, why is it
over?
over? No.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it to stick to the side of this screen.
Just put it dead center.
Because in case anyone else new subscribes, I want this right here. You know? Do you dig? Okay. Okay. That. And is Joe
Joe Flacco Elite. Crocodile Brain. 22 fucking months in a row. And by the way, we're reading the names of everyone who was subscribed during our stream today to avoid YouTube confusion later on.
Right, like Pizza Train 11 for 19 months in a row.
Euler's number.
Swedish AI 12 months in a row, and Swedish AI says it halt are who have thought.
Would.
Who et helt are who would have thought.
Oh, bother. 16 months in a row. You should build a computer sometime, Jack.
Thank you for all your help on Reddit, oh bother, by the way. Midnight, Andy.
Mudrun, 14 months in a row. And you're scrolling it. I can't read what this said. Thanks for all the fun, fellas.
Harmon Z.
Is your brain, like, Overwatch fried?
It's a little fried now, yeah, because
Okay.
I've been playing Overwatch for 7 hours
Okay.
now. Here's to keyboard and mouse, says Harmon Z.
Split Atom.
Cracker Man 526 for 19 months in a row. Hi, Rich. I just wanted all the spectacular Spider-Man.
Watched.
I just watched all of the spectacular Spider-Man show from a few years back and loved it. Have you seen it?
When you started saying that, I thought you were going to say that you watched it on my recommendation. Yeah, I've seen it. It's great.
Yep.
It's a shame they didn't continue on with it. They replaced it with that Ultimate Spider-Man anime shit.
Oh, I like the.
Yeah, fuck
I
you.
like that
Spectacular
Ultimate.
was fucking awesome, and you need to check it out.
I like that Ultimate one. It was fun. It's fun. It got weird later on.
Check out Spectacular Spider-Man.
Started off
Check
fun.
out the animated Spectacular Spider-Man. God damn it.
Bad Gamer Korean. I stay up super late here in Ireland to play with you two. Had so much fun. Thanks.
Which one did you read?
Bad Gamer Korean.
Okay. Erebus and Aether.
Lucas Dukas says, thanks, guys. Keep up the great work.
Happelgorath.
Candy Matic.
Captain James May.
Proleet. Ooh. Get the, what leet speak?
Yeah.
Proleet.
Saber Mao.
Ernest Khan. 21 fucking months in a row. Ernest Khan wants to know, can a kangaroo jump higher than a house? Of course, a house doesn't jump at all. House doesn't jump at all. Boom.
Scabby McCrabs.
Ikatarzo, 18 months in a row. It was a lot of fun playing games with you two tonight. This show is great. Thank you, Ikatarzo.
Gobbledygooks. 25 fucking months in a row.
Holy moly.
Gobbledygook says, LOL, copulate my phallus. It's because it's a thing. It's still going. I kind of like that.
You know what? I kind of like it
Yeah.
too. LOL, fuck my cock.
Thank you for subscribing, everybody. We hope you enjoyed watching me suck at Overwatch.
We all did, Rich.
And
We all
watch
did.
Jack suck slightly less.
We have one
at
more.
Overwatch.
Couple more things. Real quick, a couple tips.
This time it's Lupus.
This time it's Lupus says, I'm a Chicagoan. You fucks.
Chicagoan.
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 And I quickly
There's
recommend
no I or there's no E. There's an O and an A in there.
Chicagoan.
Chicagoan.
And this time Lupus recommends Millennium Park.
Millennium. Millennium Park. That's where the bean is. I mentioned the bean.
The Sheed Aquarium.
Shed.
Okay, great. The A Dealer Planet.
Now you're just fucking around.
the
The Adler Planetarium. All right, and the
Neutral History Museum.
that was exactly right. You may as well shoot someone too, since everyone does.
Oh, it's terrible. Also, collecting data says my twin sister and I are watching the stream. Our birthday is on Friday. Please, with a happy birthday to Susan and Sarah. Thank you in advance. Well, happy birthday, Susan and Sarah. Which one of you is older? I'm gonna guess Susan.
You don't ask that question.
What?
You don't ask that question.
Twins love that. I came out first.
Oh, twins? Yeah, okay, then it doesn't fucking matter.
Every movie says I came out 4 minutes ahead of you.
How do you know that's not just a stupid fucking movie thing? Have you ever actually met twins?
You know, I will have you know that I have